Is Iran destroying evidence? First, I have the accusing evidence, and then I have the dissenting opinion from Iran saying, no, 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 it's absurd. We're not destroying evidence with bulldozers. Now, first off, the more logical conclusion. Iran, what are you doing? You are making yourselves look so much worse. Yes, it looks like you're destroying evidence. You're not letting anybody in, and you're having bulldozers go through and clear out evidence before any investigators have investigated it. This looks bad. What are you doing? The only thing that you are accomplishing right now is solidifying the world's view against you. I have said in a video before that Iran, your best course of action is to just own up to it and use it to your advantage to de-escalate things and show humanity. And say, hey, look, this was horrible. It was an accident. Holy crud, we are so sorry. This is why we need to de-escalate things. What can we do to help and win over some of the world? But by doing this, you are pissing off a lot of other nations. Canada is angry. The Ukraine is angry. Multiple intelligence agencies from multiple countries have all said the same thing. The video kind of shows the same thing as well. And to toot my horn, I was right when I showed the video of the gentleman recording the moment that the aircraft was hit. I said, well, why would he have gone outside and video recorded in that area unless he had heard something or something happened that made him want to go out there and start recording? And sure enough, he released a statement saying that he heard what he thought was gunfire, and so he went out and recorded. The gunfire would be the ignition of the missiles. So, hey, got one right, huh? All right. Let's read this. Iranian bulldozers clear plane crash site before Ukrainian investigators arrive. Tehran continues to claim crash was an accident. Pompeo joins Western officials insisting they have evidence that Ukrainian airliner was shot down by an Iranian missile. A gauntlet, a Tor. Let's switch over to this real quick. Now, the Iranian ambassador is saying that, no, that's absurd, that's crazy. Whatever you're seeing, that's not what you're seeing, is basically what he's saying. Hamid, not even going to try, says Iran is confident from our side that there has been no missile launched in that area at that time. Just stop it, man. Stop it. I'm trying to keep an open mind, but the evidence is just saying that you're wrong. And in my opinion, it looks like you have done this horrible act. And you have made a mistake and turned it into something even bigger. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Iran did not shoot down a Ukrainian passenger plane that crashed near Tehran, the country's ambassador told the UK. The ambassador to the UK has told Sky News. Hamid, not going to, also questioned the validity of footage appearing to show a missile hitting the Boeing jet. And that footage has been analyzed. There's a lot of stations and YouTube channels that have really done a great job of analyzing it. Also, in the footage on the ground afterwards, it does appear to show what appears to be the housing body of a surface-to-air missile. All evidence points to this happening. And Iran is just digging itself into a trench and making multiple enemies. Now they're going to solidify the world's opinion. Now their own allies aren't going to be able to help them like they would. Now, if Iran had taken what I had suggested and said, hey, this is an accident. We are so sorry. These are the reasons why we need to de-escalate the situation. Let's see what we can do to peacefully end this. Let's do whatever we can to help out. Then their allies could have jumped on and everybody would have been able to save face. Everybody would have saved face. Now we have a situation brewing. Asked about the video of bulldozers said to show the crash site being cleared, obtained by US TV, he said, such claims were absolutely absurd. He said, plane accidents are a very technical issue. And then he goes on to say that nobody can judge, reporters can't judge, leaders can't judge, prime ministers can't judge. Okay, dude. But the evidence and the populace as a whole can look at the evidence and we can judge. And our judgment right now is going to be harsh because you are taking a road that you shouldn't take. This is not going to end well for you, Iran. Iran has used bulldozers to clear away debris at the site of Ukrainian airliner crash. Potentially, they destroyed evidence. Guarantee you. Evidence will go missing, no. We're going to find out that there's not enough evidence, physical evidence, because they've gotten rid of it, but we have satellite footage, we have satellite image, we have the footage of the plane getting hit. Everything points to it. The gentleman started recording because he heard what he thought was gunshots. That would be the missiles launching. Everything points to it being a horrible mistake, so own up to the mistake. I think it might be too late now for Iran to do that. They've dug in their heels. Destroying evidence as Tehran continues to deny Western allegations that one of its own missiles downed the jet, killing all 176 souls aboard. Photos from the site show at least one bulldozer clearing away wreckage, and whatever of Bellingcat, a journalism website that focuses on fact-finding, said the group had verified pictures of other bulldozers at work at the scene, calling it distressing. And yes, I've seen pictures of a couple different bulldozers. The one that I saw was slightly different than this bulldozer. It was heading down an alley, clearing sites. So I have no doubt that they have multiple bulldozers. It's distressing. This is a potential crime scene. If this was a shoot-down, you don't want to disturb the crash site before a thorough investigation has taken place, he told the UK's Channel 4 News. The presence of heavy machinery, the bulldozing of the wreckage is very distressing. And it is. On multiple levels. On multiple levels. Iran is denying it, but all evidence points toward him lying. They're digging in their heels. This is not looking good at this point now. Before it could have been solved. Before we were not over a cliff. We were heading towards a cliff, but this does not help at all. How do we de-escalate it now? Well, I don't know. There's a lot of parties involved now. There are a lot of nations involved now. The more nations that are involved, the more complicated that it gets. And the more likelihood that it goes towards an escalation. Because all it takes is just one of the multiple entities involved to escalate the situation, and the situation escalates. But let me know your opinion on this. I will see you guys on the next one. I thank you much for your time. Give me a comment, a like, a subscribe. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one.